Lee wasn't just one of the greatest martial artists of all time. Pound for pound, he might also be one of the greatest athletes. And no technique shows that off quite as well as his legendary one-inch punch. From just a finger length away, Lee could produce an impact that just didn't seem humanly possible. Visually, it's like watching a batter turn a bunt into a home run. In a move that lasts about as long as a flash of lightning, Lee could generate between 230 and 470 pounds of force. That's like taking a direct shot on a knee strike from a 185-pound UFC fighter. And the secret to Lee's technique starts with his stance. Check out how he aligns his body. His hips and shoulders are turned, which creates a direct path from his back foot into his target. And after he pushes off the ground with approximately 300 pounds of ground reaction force, Lee's muscles start to tighten up. Now, in a more typical punch, or even a quarterback's throwing motion, ground reaction force is used to help unwind the body around a pivot point. But in Lee's one-inch punch, his stance and contracting muscle groups ensure there is no pivot point. And like a Newton's cradle, transferring energy between its spheres, this maximizes the energy transfer from Lee's back foot to his fist. On a Newton's cradle, if there's too much space between the balls or they collide at different angles, energy is lost. And this is why Lee's one-inch punch is so devastating. After pushing off the ground, his rapidly tightening muscle groups become the middle three balls, and his opponent becomes the last one. And the timing required to optimize this energy transfer is basically superhuman. Studies show the coordination and force on techniques like this are directly related to the amount of white matter in the brain. This tissue relays information between different cortical regions at speeds of more than 250 miles per hour. The more white matter in the brain, the better that info gets relayed. And while it's impossible to know how much white matter Lee possessed, this might help explain why most people, including elite athletes, just can't move like Bruce Lee.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.